Hey Heart Healers, William here. I really just wanted to record this video to say thank you to everyone who has shown support to what I am creating here so far. If you have liked the page on Facebook or followed it on Instagram or sent me a message or left a comment or done anything really at all, I just really wanted to say thank you. Um, this kind of support really just reaffirms that the message that I'm trying to put out there can and will have an impact and can and will benefit people in a positive way. So thank you again for believing in me and reaffirming that belief in myself to continue to put this message across. The second reason for recording this video today was to really just say hello to all of my friends that might not have had any contact or news from me in the past couple of months. I'm very much still alive. I have shaved my head. As you can see, it is so much easier to have no hair in your head than to have hair on it. If you're a man and you have not yet shaved your head, I urge you to try it. Your life will change for the better. So yes, I'm still in Sydney, and that is pretty much it on the news front in my life. I guess for the past 8 months during the lockdown, I have been abstinent from social media. I haven't really had any form of interaction or presence on it. I have primarily been inwardly focused on developing myself. I've taken most of this opportunity to really look deeply inside myself at all of the things that have been causing me grief and pain and causing grief and pain to others in my life, so that I can hopefully put this out there and share these things with other people so that they don't have to go through the same painful and arduous process that I have been on so far. And that process has led me to recording this video today. So this is an idea that I've been sitting on the top of for about a year. I've actually tried to sit down and record this exact video about 8 times in the past year, but primarily out of fear. Every single time I've tried to do it, that little voice that we all have in our mind has been telling me, do not do this because you're going to make a fool of yourself and you're going to make a mistake and people are going to laugh at you and it might not be a success and blah blah blah, all the things that that negative little voice in our mind says to us every single day and holds us back from doing the things that we really need to do, or holding us back from reaching the potential that we have the potential to reach within ourselves. So I guess the feedback and all the support, etc., I've had so far from everyone that has liked the page or reached out to me really just gives me the strength that I need to overcome that little voice that every single one of us have in our mind and push through to put this message out to reach as many people as possible. So anyway, this is something that is very close to my heart, and over the coming weeks and months, hopefully I will be able to share the passion that I have for this with whoever is open to receiving the message that I'm wanting to put out there, and hopefully the message that I will be putting out there will have a positive impact on you or people you may know in your life. Particularly as men, this is something that is still incredibly misunderstood and stigmatized. As men, society still to this day tells us that we're not allowed to be emotional and we're not allowed to be sensitive and we're not allowed to express ourselves, or we're not allowed to cry, or we're not allowed to feel sad, or we're not allowed to feel overwhelmed. There's a lot of pressure put on men especially, and I'm not detracting from how women may feel psychologically, emotionally or mentally, but societally, from a man's perspective, there's a lot of difficulty in being able to open up and let these things out. So one of the primary purposes of me starting Healing Hearts and sharing all of the messages I've been sharing over the past year and a half was to show not only everyone but men as well that it is okay to open up and talk about the things that you hold in your heart, the things that make you feel weak or sad, or the things that make you anxious or depressed, that it's okay to feel this way and you don't have to feel ashamed, and you're not alone. More importantly than anything else, you are not alone. And that if you need to reach out for support, there are people out there who are happy to help, people who want to help, people who understand what it feels like to carry the burden of responsibility on your shoulder, people who understand what it feels like to be unable to express yourself when all you want to do is cry out and tell someone, I am in pain. I want the people to see that it is okay to feel like this, that it is okay, and that you can turn your life around and that you can change all of this. You just have to take that first step. So with that being said, I'm going to be launching a community space in Sydney in the new year. The purpose behind creating this space is to allow people who have experienced similar things to any of the issues that I've been talking about through my writing or in this video today, to allow them a safe environment to come together around other people who understand the pain that they're going through and the difficulties and challenges that this pain presents to them in their daily lives. I want to bring people together in this space so we can support one another and learn from one another and help each other recover and heal and move past the things that hold us back, that pain and emptiness and sadness inside of us. Also, you'll have to excuse the really terrible editing. This video is most definitely not going to be up to the usual production standard that you may be accustomed to on Facebook or YouTube. This is very much my first time doing this. I'm very much a beginner. So again, do excuse any lack in quality that may be apparent throughout the recording I'm doing. So I'll be releasing more details about the space very, very soon. I really just wanted to put this video out there to see if there would be more of an interest from people who I may not have already spoken to on an individual level. So if this feels like it would be something that would be of benefit to you, or if it feels like it was something that it would be something that is of interest to you, then you can message me directly, or you can leave a comment on this video, or you can message Healing Hearts directly page 2. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, right there. So you can message that page too. It's only operated and monitored by me, so it's completely private and confidential. So yeah, that's where we're at today. For anyone who's not in Sydney, I know I've spoken to some of my friends who aren't in the country anymore, just on an individual basis, who did say they would be interested in having a space set up online as well to come together and talk about these kind of issues and problems that we may be having throughout our lives, or any difficulties we may be having with our mental or psychological or spiritual health. So if anyone would be interested in that, then I will be creating some form of a poll or something just to get a little bit more of an idea of how many people might want to do that. Again, I feel it would be something that would be of benefit to people to be a part of, to be around other people who understand what it's like to feel the way you feel. For me, it's been one of the most pivotally important things throughout my journey of healing, is to open up and confide and trust. The most important thing is to trust that when you share this information with others, that it will be used to help you, and that you won't be judged, and that it's a safe space to do it in. So anyway, that's it from me, guys. Again, please excuse any terrible editing. If this isn't like your standard YouTube video or YouTube superstar or whatever, then obviously I'm not a YouTube superstar. It's my first time doing this. Please just give a little bit of leeway if there's anything out of place. For anyone who is watching still, I would also really quite value any constructive criticism or feedback that you could offer me in regards to the message I'm trying to deliver, or the quality of the video, or anything in that regard. Especially if anyone watching this is more experienced in doing these kind of videos, then again I would really quite value some pointers or tips on how I can spread the message that I want to spread in a more receptive and efficient manner. So if anyone had any help for that, I'd be really appreciated. Last terrible edit, I promise the video is almost done. So that's pretty much it for me. I'm not sure if I'll have another video put out in time. I'm going away over the New Year and Christmas period. I need a break out of Sydney, and I need to be around trees and in nature, so I'm probably not going to be active on this at all. So for anyone who's still watching, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this. I hope whatever I've spoken about today has been of help to you, and again, if you are interested in any of the projects that I have been talking about in this video, if you'd like to be involved or if you'd like to be a part of it, then please let me know. My door is open and I would love to have you there. So with that, guys, I wish you all the best of peace, love and happiness, and of course a happy Christmas and a new year.